Good morning children. Welcome back to our microeconomics class. We were discussing about consumer equilibrium. What is consumer equilibrium? Consumer equilibrium is a situation in which the consumer gets maximum satisfaction out of his income. So, in economics, the satisfaction of a consumer measured in terms of utility. So, what is utility? Utility is the one satisfying power of a commodity. Then, consumer equilibrium can measured either in cardinal way or in ordinal way. In the cardinal way, the utility is measured in number terms, that is 1, 2, 3, etc. But in ordinal way, the utility is measured on the basis of preference. Okay. So in the previous classes we have discussed about consumer equilibrium using cardinal utility analysis. Then today we are going to discuss about ordinal way of consumer equilibrium. Okay. So let's start our section. Today I will explain consumer equilibrium using ordinal utility analysis. Here there are two concepts used for equilibrium analysis. They are budget line and indifference curve. Before that, you have to understand some basic terms in ordinal utility analysis. So let's have a discussion about those concepts. First we are going to understand about consumption bundle. What is consumption bundle? Consumption bundle is a combination of the quantities of two goods. It's a combination of quantities of two goods. It is also called bundle of goods. That is bundle of two goods. For example, here 3440. It's denote a bundle having 34 unit of good 1 and 40 unit of good 2. This is a bundle, consumption bundle. Then second one, budget set. So a budget set represents those combination of consumption bundles that are available to the consumer given income level and at the existing price level. That means budget set represents those consumption bundles that the consumer can purchase using his money income. So from the definition we can understand that budget set depends on two factors. They are consumer money income and price of the commodities. That means expenditure on X plus expenditure on Y, or expenditure on good 1 plus expenditure on good 2 is less than or equal to money income of the consumer. That is within the money income of the consumer, how much consumer can purchase. For example, suppose if the price of good 1 is rupees 4 unit and price of good 2 is rupees 2 units and the money income of the consumer is rupees 20. There are two situations, that is expenditure on good 1 plus expenditure on good 2 is equal to money income of the consumer, or expenditure on a good 1 plus expenditure on good 2 is less than money income of the consumer. So the first situation, if expenditure on good 1 plus expenditure on good 2 is equal to money income of the consumer, that means he spends his entire income on good 1 and good 2, then he can choose any one of the bundle that given below. They are 0, 10, 1, 8, 2, 9, 3, 6, 4, 2 and 5, 0. The consumer can choose any one of these bundle because all these bundles, the expenditure on good 1 and the expenditure on good 2 is equal to the money income of the consumer. Then the second situation, if expenditure on good 1 plus expenditure on good 2 is less than M, that is less than money income of the consumer, he can choose the following bundles like 0, 2, 1, 0, 1, 5, 2, 2, 2, 1, etc. So all these bundles, here his expenditure on X good 1 and good 2 is less than money income of the consumer. So these are the budget set. That is, any combination under budget set is attainable to the consumer. He can purchase good 1 and good 2 within his income level. Okay, that is budget set. So at the same time, there is budget constraint. What do you mean by budget constraint? It refers to a situation when expenditure on two goods by the consumer should not be more than the income of the consumer. That means expenditure on good 1 plus expenditure on good 2 is greater than money income of the consumer. For example, if price of good 1 is rupees 4, price of 2 is rupees 2 and money income of the consumer is rupees 20, then the following bundles are not attainable to the consumer because it is more than, the expenditure on two goods are more than the money income of the consumer. So the bundles are 014, 120, 234, 314 and 54. All these bundles are beyond the income level of consumer, that is beyond the budget set of a consumer. Okay, so this is budget constraint. Then the next is budget line. It is an important concept in ordinal utility analysis. Budget line. A budget line represents the different bundle that the consumer can purchase spending his entire money income at given prices. Okay. In budget line, consumer set his expenditure level according to his income and price of commodity. All points in budget line shows the different combination of good 1 and good 2 with his entire or total income. That is, every point in budget line shows price of X into quantity of good 1 plus price of good 2 into quantity of good 2 is equal to money income of the consumer. We can explain budget line with the help of a table and also a diagram. Here this table represents all those bundles which cost the amount just equal to income of the consumer. These are the bundles, and when consumer choose these all bundles, here expenditure is equal to income of that consumer. Then on the basis of this table, there is a diagram. This diagram, x-axis represent good 1 and y-axis represent good 2. Then the budget line is AF. The budget line is AF. So budget line AF shows the entire income is spending on good 1 and good 2. That is, expenditure on good 1 and good 2 is equal to money income of the consumer. Then, which is the budget set here? Budget set means all the attainable combination. So, attainable combination is expenditure on X plus expenditure on good 2 is less than or equal to money income of the consumer. So, all the points on AF were expenditure is equal to income of the consumer. For example, B, C, D, E, etc. Then all the points inside the AF, that is here G is inside the budget line. It is also attainable points because the expenditure is less than money income of the consumer. So all the points in budget line and all the points inside the budget line are attainable combination. Okay. Then the point H. Here point H is non-attainable combination or is beyond the income level of consumer. So it is a budget constraint. This is a budget constraint. The point H is the budget constraint. Then here expenditure is greater than the income of the consumer. Okay. So this is the budget line. Then budget, all the points in budget line and the points inside the budget line is the budget set of a consumer, and points outside the budget line is the budget constraint. Okay students. Then next, features of budget line. What are the features of budget line? First one, budget line is a straight line because it assuming that the entire income is spent. So budget line is a straight line. Then the slope of budget line depends upon prices of both the goods. That is, the slope of budget line is equal to negative P1 by P2. P1 means price of commodity 1 and P2 means price of commodity 2. Then it is a downward sloping curve. It implies that if consumer wants to purchase more of good 1, he should reduce the consumption of good 2. Okay, that is, if increase in the consumption of one goods leads to decrease in the consumption of other goods. That's why it is negatively sloped curve or downward sloping curve. Then the fourth one, horizontal intersect is M1 by P1. That means the entire income is spent on good 1. This is a horizontal intersect. So when budget line touch x-axis, that point means the consumer spent the entire income on good 1, and vertical intersect. This is a vertical intersect. It indicates that consumer spent his entire income on good 2. That is, intercept is M by P2. Here M is money income of the consumer. So these are the features of budget line. So till today we have discussed some basic concept in ordinal utility analysis. Then ordinal utility analysis is otherwise known as indifference curve. The basic concept are consumption bundle, budget set, budget constraint, and also budget line. Here budget line is also known as price line. Okay. Then what is consumption bundle? Consumption bundle is a combination of quantities of two goods, and budget set is the all consumption bundles that the consumer can buy using his money income, and consumption budget constraint is refers to the situation when expenditure on good 1 and expenditure on good 2 by the consumer should not be more than the income of the consumer. And at last, budget line represent the different bundles that the consumer can purchase spending his entire money income at given prices. Okay. So that was today's section. Today we will discuss about all these basic terms. So you have to study it well. Then attend the test paper without fail. Watch the URL and also download your notes and study it well. So children, we will meet in the next class. Bye.